Alright, here's a video on how to use Paint.net to delete a background. So say for a headshot, so we're going to open a file. We're just going to open Jerry's headshot. We're going to use the magic wand tool, but first we're going to start with this lasso. We're going to try and stay away from the picture. And just left clicking and dragging it all the way through. Drag it all the way up here, all the way over. I'm going to hit the delete button. That deletes that background. And now this magic wand tool, this is going to get us a little closer here. You can see it's highlighted part of his face, and we don't want that. So just play with the tolerance here until we get pretty close. This is highlighted. The area that I want, I just click that delete button. Once you get through that, you can see it's on his face a little bit, and that's not going to work. So we can reduce that tolerance a little bit. Alright. Once we get through and we get the photo relatively close, we're going to want to come in and do some additional cleanup. So again, this wand is still a pretty handy tool when you're getting in pretty close, as long as the colors aren't right on. So I'm going to put that there. Let's expand this a little bit. How are we doing? That's too much. Alright, I'll just go with that. That's getting us pretty close. Again, I'm going to try and get pretty close here. That's deleting all the, let's see if it takes a little longer. Sometimes it's getting too much of the picture. Once we get through and we do the edges with that, we're going to take this eraser tool, and you can see this is the width of the eraser. So if I wanted to erase more, I could do that. The bigger the tool, or the bigger the circle, it seems like the more it blurs the edges. So I go a little bit, and now I'm going to release that left click. I'm going to do it again. If you do too much without releasing that left click, what happens is if you make a mistake, you got to Control Z, which starts over, and when you do that, you're starting back from scratch, or at least you're starting from where you last left click. So we'll just go in and clean up the photo. You can see that there's still some lines through here, so I'm actually going to make a bigger brush here and just get these areas all the way out. Does take some time, but this is the best way I know how to do it. So I'm going to put that edge right up to that, just left click it, left click. You see it's still got, because it's got that bigger brush, it still kind of has that. Oops. I did that, so I'm going to Control Z. That undoes it. So once I get into the detail stuff, I usually am clicking. The longer you hold that click, the more it deletes. So if I just click it real quick, it does that. If I hold it, it does that. So that's essentially it. Go through, edit the photo. You're going to be using the zoom in, zoom out tool quite a bit. When you save it, initially you're going to save it as, you want to save it as this, not as a JPEG. If you're in the middle of it, you're going to keep it as this Paint.net. And I'm going to put Jerry Headshot 2 since I'm working on this one. Saves it as this Paint.net. You're not going to be able to upload that file or use that picture in any other program though. So once you're all the way finished, then you're going to go ahead and save as, and you're going to need to save it as a PNG, and that PNG gets rid of the background where it's checkered, so that way you can overlap that picture and there's not a white background. You can add a white background. We can show you that on on another video. So it does, it's just giving us a preview. We're going to click OK. That's going to save that. And because I saved it as a PNG, I can go back to that one and then re-edit it. That's it.